Would you like to go through the door?
Yeah.
All right, let's open the door and cross the threshold. What you come for today is behind that door. So let's find out what they have for you today. Let me know what you can see, feel, hear, or smell.
Three things:
Mm-hmm.
the ocean, a ship,
Okay.
and mermaid.
Oh, are we very close to the mermaids?
Yeah, I'm floating. Like I'm not on the ship. I see the ship and I just
Can
on the ship.
you see yourself?
No, I'm just observing, watching the mermaids.
Can we speak with the mermaids?
Let me ask.
Let's ask the mermaids if they have any message for you.
Oh, you know what to do. You know who you are. Why are you resisting the tide? Allow yourself to flow with the tide and see where the waves carry you. And if you crash, you just go right back into the ocean where you came. We love you.
Wow, thank you so much. That's beautiful.
Thank you. What's the ship doing here?
Yeah, what is the ship for?
Yeah.
Who is in the ship?
Captain Kirk. No, you guys. No, really.
Would you like to go to the ship?
They're saying it's a symbolism. We can
Okay.
yes, they are saying that it's a symbolism of the burdens that you carry that hold you from floating fully into the ocean. So the ship, depending on where you are sailing, the ship is a symbolism for where you are sailing. It is a symbolism for what you are carrying, what you bring with you to the ship, things that uh, so yes, yes, yes. The ship is a symbolism for what Caitlin is carrying and her subconscious. So it is yes. Let's go aboard. Toot toot. Okay.
Wow,
Go go.
that's very good.
The mermaids will be here with you.
Thank you. Is there anything else that she needs to know?
We will go to the ship and Caitlin will explore.
Oh, let's go to the ship.
Yes, come, come, Ellie. You can come to the ship too.
Thank you. Let me know when you're in the ship.
Yeah, it's like empty. I'm on the ship, but it's
There's no one in there.
no one. There's like no one. It's real. I don't mind. I'm okay. I'm like even looking for chairs to sit or
Okay.
oh, there's
It- There's a what?
a chair. I just want to sit and
Okay. Well, I guess because it's just a symbolism of your burdens that you carry. That's probably why it's empty.
oh yeah. I didn't even think about that. Oh, interesting. Maybe I should go inside the ship instead of stay on the deck. I should
Yeah,
go.
that's probably more interesting. Let's go inside the let's go inside the ship.
They said hopefully there's not too much shit in the ship. Bring the broom and the mop. Okay, here's the mop. They said we're gonna go inside and clean the decks. Okay.
Is that like a representation of cleaning all, removing all the burdens that you carry?
Yes, yes, yes,
Oh,
yes.
very good. Thank you. Are the mermaids helping you out clearing?
They're singing outside and they're saying that all is well and that we will help you to carry we will direct the ship to where it needs to go at this time, and we will sing our song for you as Caitlin mops and cleans her burdens. Which really aren't burdens, you see. She makes them her burden because she is looking for acceptance of things, and the acceptance creates this resistance. It creates the resistance. So if anything, we give the mop to Caitlin so she may mop away with the water and clear it and cleanse it and purify it. And she has always been good enough and enough in the eyes of Source, as Source sees all of you as enough, because he understands, Source understands that you have all chosen to come into this reality to experience, and that it is understanding the ego, you see, and that it is quite silly, we find it, the ego, because it likes to figure things out, which it cannot. And so we find it funny because where the higher dimensions are, we understand the pain and the suffering from the human perspective, as some of us have experienced already the human experience. So we have much compassion for you, and we guide you. And so we are working with Caitlin to mop up little things little thoughts that may have been embedded in her subconscious. So we take her and we hold the ship. We hold the ship and we rock the ship and sing it a lullaby, letting it know she is okay. And so we will take her to the deck inside the ship.
Beautiful. Very nice. So you are helping her now in clearing everything that doesn't serve her any longer?
She wants to go inside the ship, but she is having difficulty to see what is inside the ship.
Is there any way for you to help her see what's inside the ship?
Yes, we are. She is feeling her heart opening now.
Very good.
We work with layers, you see.
Yes.
Walk through her, we are healing her, and we make light of it, of course, because we do not want you to harbor on your pain, but we want you to recognize it and learn from it in order for it to be released into the ocean. So hand your burdens to the mermaids, because we will take them in our arms and we will purify them in our waters, you see. That is what mermaids do. We take the tears of humans, we take the tears of you, and we purify them for you. We are water. We are the water bearers. We are the song bearers. We sing to you to work with your waters, and we feel your emotions as we transmute them, as we are working to transmute Caitlin's water. And that's why she was drinking much. She will still need to drink after this, because subconsciously she knew she was coming to the mermaids. Ha ha.
That is beautiful. Thank you so much for helping her.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. are beautiful too. As a mermaid, you are a mermaid too.
Is that why I always pray for my water and stuff?
You have coatings within your DNA, dear Ellie. We are showing Caitlin what you look like as a mermaid, and she is, her heart is so happy. You are shimmering purple fin,
Oh
and
wow.
you use the fin to. They're joking. They're saying sometimes it's used to whack people who misbehave.
Oh
You slap
God.
the fin.
Oh yeah.
But you are a mother to many, as you carry the mother codes of Mary and Magdalene, as Caitlin does. As this consciousness is increasing in frequency now, as more of the feminine energy is awakening here in this plane. The codes of mothers are coming, and that will look different for all mothers, and what they resonate to based on their human belief system. But it is all the same. It is all the same. The mermaids, we connect you to your mother energy, but we are also somewhat similar to the fairy realm. The fairies more like to play and laugh, but mermaids, we love to sing. So we ask you for your light language to sing.
We do that.
Yeah.
We sing.
Yes, and you may also connect to your mermaid dimensional self, as Caitlin is linked. She was linked to ours in 2014, and you are linked to yours as well, to your purple shimmering fin lady, and we call her Pearl. We call her Pearl. That is your Ellie's mermaid name. And what is mine? Are you guys gonna tell me mine? Yours.
Go ahead.
Mermaid name.
What is Caitlin's mermaid name?
Or it's like aura.
Oh wow, that's beautiful. Aura.
Pearl. As you see, the significance of the pearl is the fermentation. If you look into the pearl and how it is made and how it is compounded, Caitlin does not know, so she will most likely research this later.
Uh-huh.
But the pearl, we tell you through her channel, is it goes through many processes, and like a chrysalis, it goes through many trials, and yet it is so precious. It is so guarded. It is so fragile, and but yet so pure. And we want to see that is who you are. You see, you are the pearl. And sometimes pearls go into the deep ocean, and they can get hurt, or they can get or they want to be, they need to feel protected. But you see, the pearl has always been protected. And that is why you have to open the oyster. The oyster protects the pearl. So we tell you that even without the oyster, the pearl, it is the process of obtaining the pearl. It is the process of realizing the pearl's magnificence, and that the protection is always there in the higher realm, in the higher dimensions. But as humans, the protection sometimes comes from the fear-based protection. So we say that pearl, the oyster is no longer necessary, as when the pearl is by itself, she is emanating her own divine protection from source. And source is the ultimate protection, you see. And when you know that, you live like Caitlin knows. She knows this. See, that there is no need for the protection, because love is the guiding force of all and will transmute the fear. So we want to say to you that as the collective consciousness begins to awaken more, that more pearls will come out of the oysters.
Oh, wow. That's
Yeah.
beautiful.
I say to you, Pearl, Mermaid, and Aura, Caitlin, that they go very well nicely because the Pearl and the Aura is all of us. It is all of us. And we are so happy and so grateful for you coming here and bringing in all your gifts and talents. But know that you are always connected to us. It is just a matter of frequency and asking for our help. The mermaids will come through you through your song, and the song will open and uplift the hearts of you and others around you. And so we tell you to please drink water. As Ellie too, we do understand that this hypnosis was for Caitlin, but we also would like to use Caitlin to talk with you, if that is okay, because we see that there is beautiful heart connection, soul connection to you too, as you two have been through lives together as well. That is why there is that knowing and recognition within soul family, soul group. And this work will not be easy. It will actually be very, we say, interesting, not difficult. We do not want to put that and manifest that, but there will be many people in the coming years asking and looking for answers and seeking answers and coming to you for guidance. And so we want you to keep your pearl always in your heart and keep it pure and keep it for others, because you will be holding the light and awakening the pearls in others through your aura, your energy. Does that make sense, dear?
Yes, this is such a great information. I feel the love. The only thing that I don't understand is why am I very scared of water? Like when I cannot feel the bottom of the ocean, I kind of panic.
They're telling me something about a child that was connected to you in a life that scared you. You were protecting this child. You lost something about the loss of a child in water, and it made you afraid.
Oh, is this like a past life?
Something like that, yes. They were saying that there was a fear of, no, not necessarily drowning, because you were comfortable with water. It was the loss of someone through water that made you afraid of. But you also, it is about diving deep.
Yes.
Symbolize the depths. And sometimes when you go into the depths, well, we don't say sometimes, we say a lot of times, that when you go into the depths of the ocean and the sea, it is dark and it is cold and there are alien fishes out there and you don't know if they're gonna get you, but they are you, you see. Yes, are you.
That's right.
Are you willing to explore the depths of yourself? And we say to go for it. Because it is really the ego, the personality afraid, because it does not understand the depths of the soul, of the source. It was formed by source to create the separation, the identity to the personality. And that is a wonderful thing, as you have chosen to experience in this incarnation, to experience the separateness from source, but yet to be connected. So we tell when you go into the depths of yourself, we tell you to sing your song and to tell the little personality that says, I'm afraid, that shh, it's okay. And you can call upon mothers and your mermaids and your pearl to guide you, so your aura may emanate that light as you go down to the depths, because Caitlin wants to know, well, what's down there? what's down there? What happens when I reach the bottom? What happens? Well, you become nothing. You become no one. And that scares the ego, because the ego holds on to that. Who am I? Who am I? And when the soul says you are no one, you are all, the ego may have different reaction. So we say that that is the journey. That is the journey to travel into the depths. So you may rise, and just like the pearl must go through the depths. And there are always going to be, we do not say, actually, yes, Caitlin is saying that does not feel right, because she says, well, suffering is good and it's a teacher. And yes, that has served the lower paradigms, but as you move higher into frequency, you will reach a state of inner peace and inner joy, which cannot taint you. And you will no longer need to fear or have suffering, because you understand the whole perspective. You see it from a higher vantage point, you see. So even though you may feel the emotions of others, do not make it your own, because you know why you are here and what you came here to do. You do not no longer need to hold on to those pains and troubles that burden the mind.
Well, I'm sorry. Is there any way since you're clearing out on Caitlin, is there any way to remove that fear from me also?
We may do a light language for you. For Mermaid song, we call it dum 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 dum, Pearl's aura.
Okay. Will be much appreciated.
Really, to sit back, take a deep breath in, and exhale. Woo! And just calm your mind. But we say this quite sarcastic. Caitlin laughs because we say to also have fun in the process and do not take it so seriously. You see, you take things too seriously, and I must do this, and I can do this, and Caitlin is like that. So we all are like that sometimes in the human times, but there comes a point where you just say, I will just be what feels right for me. And so we ask you to be what feels right for you, and without the expectation of what you think you should be for others. We want you to be what feels right for you. And so then when you embrace that, you do not have fear, you see.
That's right. You're right. Wow. Very well put. Thank you so much.
Our pleasure.
All right. So are we still working on her heart, or the releasing of the heart?
Oh, yes, as we are speaking through her vibrationally, through her voice, she is feeling the energy of the words, and as she feels the energy of our voice, she is healing and going deeper into her inner self. She is fine. Yes, she is.
She is fine. Thank you so much. Is there anything else that she needs to release other than the heart?
Caitlin is a unique creature. She will be quite aware. She has contracted with us. She has contracted with us to be the observer. So much of her pain we say quotation marks, is the collective energy that she is here to transmute as a Scorpio. So we say Scorpio. You humans like the term astrology. Caitlin loves the astrology. She's so happy to be a Scorpio, as she sees it as a sign of strength and warrior power, of let's go deep into the depths and come out of the ashes as a phoenix. That is where her energy makes her feel happy. And so we tell her that she knows that when she feels things, she is feeling it for the collective as well. And so in a way, she gets excited because she says, oh, there's so much in this world going about relationships and unconditional love and our education and our government, and I can feel all these things, but I'm realizing that this is really just things that are being transmuted on a collective scale in this paradigm that you have chosen to experience. And so we want to tell you too that you are here to be creators. You see, you are here to create reality. And so in order to create your reality, you must experience contrast. And with contrast, you are able to know what your preferences are by the feeling of what it feels in your heart. And so if you do not like something, if you feel pain or suffering or negative, you may choose to stay there and have it be your teacher. That is okay. We do not judge that. But Caitlin is aware that she doesn't want to experience that anymore. If anything, she wants to just help people realize and understand their own belief systems and limitations that they have set on themselves from their constructs on paradigms and matrices and society and parents, and she loves to, in her downtime, explore those things. But we also tell her that they are really just, when she is reading or watching things, it is really just a reminder for her, as it is for you, as when you watch something or see something or hear something and you go, oh, wow, that is really just your reminder as a soul as why you came here. So we call them golden nuggets of truth and alignments for you. And we say to you too that they are just really mirror reflections and projections of your own self to integrate, and you are the whole burger. You see, but lots of times you go and look for the tomatoes and the lettuce, but then you realize you are the tomatoes and the lettuce, and you are the whole delicious burger. That's fun.
Thank you. How about helping her with finding her true love?
Caitlin, yes. She has a true love here. She has a true love here. It is here. He is here. He is here. Sorry. Oh God.
It's okay.
She cries because she knows that she has to wait, and she has been trying to fill in that hole, that gap, that of her beloved.
Is he coming very soon?
She will have to wait, but we do not tell her time. We do not tell her time, and we will not tell you the time, as it will create expectation for her.
Yes. No, we don't want to do that.
Yes. And so we say that when it happens, it will be like 4th of July fireworks. It will be like that slow motion scene from a romantic comedy movie or romantic movie where they look at each other and the eyes, and they know, and they get warped into another dimension, and they get so So Caitlin, what she has been doing in this lifetime with her loved ones and her beloveds, they have been soulmates, you see. they have been karmic relationships to clear out past life. For example, in a life she may have hurt that person, or they may have hurt her. So in this lifetime, she is clearing out the last of her karma before she.
She
And
meets him.
yes, yes, yes. And he is doing his soul work. She is doing her soul work. And she is just so full of love and just wants to share her heart. And she gets disappointed because she says, why can I not be received? Maybe something is wrong with me. Maybe something is wrong with me. Maybe something is wrong with me. And she is being too hard on herself, you see. When she goes into that, maybe something is wrong with me. Maybe I have a bad, yucky aura. And we say, no. We want her to understand that she is so precious and unique, and therefore that love is never finite. It is infinite, infinite.
Mm-hmm.
So Caitlin has discovered that. She has discovered the pearls. She loves to look at the pearls in each person. She loves to meet people and say, oh, I see your pearl. I see your pearl. The thing is that those people do not always see their pearl, or their pearl scares them. The ego
Mm-hmm.
in control, you see. They are so used to the ego. So when Caitlin sees the pearl, she wants to, oh, let's brighten up the pearl. And that sometimes will make people uncomfortable, as it has made Caitlin uncomfortable when she had to claim her power, when she had to step into her power. That was a little frightening for her, but that was frightening for the ego. And that we say that to everyone. That is happening on a collective scale. People's pearls are awakening, but they are just afraid to shine. They are afraid to clear and to let go of what no longer serves. So we tell you now that we say you, as not only Caitlin, but you, the collective, your family, are here to bring the pearls and shine the pearls. And there will be sometimes resistance with people, but the people will come to you. They are looking, they feel the pearl awakening from slumber. And the ego is saying, what's this? Oh no. And so relationships fall, careers fall, living location falls. It's just the old paradigms moving away, so the pearl can navigate. And the mermaids help to navigate the pearl. And so you steer the ship with your pearl as the compass, and the mermaids will guide you. They will guide the ship, and they will protect the ship. That is what we are telling you, how these three things, of course. And we love you.
So she just need to be patient, and
Yes.
he's already here.
Yes. And she's asking about some men that she has interest. Well, and we say it is okay, but do not force. It is okay to date and to learn and to have fun. And she understands. She knows what person she is looking for. She knows what she is looking for. There will be many men who will be admiring her but fearing her, for she is a strong, powerful light bearer, you see. And so
Yes.
the strong light, there will be moths that will be attracted to the flame. But what she is looking for is another flame that will match her flame.
Mm-hmm.
And so she is aware. They kind of flicker off from her aura. We find it quite amusing, as there are men out there who try to, like Caitlin, but she's kind of scary. And sometimes Caitlin says, well, why am I scary? I don't understand why I'm scary. I don't think I'm scary. I like to laugh and have fun. And that is exactly what scares them. They see that she is whole within herself. Her pearl is awake. And the pearls are not awake. So we ask Caitlin now that when you find a person as a healer, we sometimes want to clean the pearl and awaken it, but you must find a man, friendships, partners, close people in your life who have a pearl that is nice and shiny. And as a light worker, you will be working to facilitate others into their, we say pearl, but yes, a human, she's asking if this is the same as higher heart and crystalline body and light body, and we say it is all the same. You humans like to label things and make them sound so delicious and cute, and it is all the same. Call it what you will. You can call it igniting the tusami of noodles. It doesn't matter what you call it. It doesn't matter. It's what feels good for you. It is all the same. So we say we laugh because we see people. Caitlin laughs actually because, and we laugh with her because we are her. We see that people say, that is not right. You must be called this, or this is that, and that is that. And she finds it funny. Actually, we tell you, she starts laughing out loud in her room because she says, oh, these humans always creating, they say they are spiritual, but they still create the separation through words. Ha ha ha. So we tell you to just, just let it, whatever people call it may be different from what you call it, and that is okay. It is the energy that you feel from their words, and we want you to feel the energy from their words and see if it
matches.
Yes, exactly.
So she will know when he meets this special one, because the sparks, the fireworks will be there.
You will come to her with a croissant and amethyst and she will fall in love. She will say, oh, crystals and food, how exciting. Man knows. And we laugh and play because we tell her that the soul already knows the blueprint of your soulmate or twin flame, whatever you call it here, your beloved, and the soul knows. The soul knows. It is already pre-agreed upon in this reincarnation, but many times, depending on what your agreement is, you may have contracts or agreements with other souls to learn certain levels. As you know this, we will not dive so much into this, but it is, we say on the human level, there are the human agreements, such as learning value and worth and reverence. But then there comes a point where you say, all right, I know all this, what's next? And so we tell Caitlin to enjoy her life because she is so on right now with building this community at Rare Earth, and we are so excited for where this will lead because many people are looking and seeking this information, and hearing it from Caitlin and her having her energy there will bring more light and amusement and laughter. And then before she knows it, when she least expects it, as we say, the man will show up to her. She does not have to go look for it, as no one needs to go look for it. It is all in alignment and vibrational frequencies and matchings of energies. And when you are awakened to your pearl, then when you find your other pearl, it will be instantaneous and beautiful.
So are we both, did we find our pearl already?
Yes.
Okay. Very good. Thank you. So how I understand what you just told us is that if she doesn't expect it, it will come, basically. Stop waiting for that one, because it's already been planned that he's here. It's coming.
It is coming. Yes.
Very good. Oh my goodness.
We want to say one more thing.
Yes.
Caitlin is asking, why did I cry? And we want to say, we laugh and we say gently, because it is when you have those reactions as that, it is the soul recognizing, it is the soul alignment, it is the soul opening itself. It is almost as if that song, Amazing Grace, I once was lost, but now I'm found.
Yes.
And we say that Caitlin found. She had that realization of finding, we say, because it has always been here for her. And she just, if anything, just wanted reassurance that there was someone out there for her, because she said,
Very
"I can't be alone with the cat or the dog."
nice.
So,
She's not gonna be alone. Oh my
oh,
goodness.
with this personality, we must.
But just like what you said earlier, that they're both clearing out their karmas, is there any way for that for you to help her clear that? Or is that something that she needs to do on her own?
It is all one, you see. We are her, so it is
Yes.
separate, and so it is the willingness and the readiness. And we will say this: we are kind of like the thermometer. We say, "Oh, Caitlin wants to do this. Well, let's check her temperature. Let's make sure she is healthy
Okay.
and ready." As we say the same to you, let's make you guys say, "I want to do this, so I want to do this," but we must check your temperature. We must check to see that you are healthy and fit, because we do not want you to get a fever.
Oh, good. That's very nice. Um, may I ask you a question
Yes,
about me?
yes.
Am I with my soulmate, uh,
No.
my husband
He is one of
now?
your soulmates. He is one of your soulmates. We say no because there is someone else out there for you. There will always be others out there for you. We ask you that this man that you are with is a relationship of karma in some ways, as you
Hmm.
and there is we say that there are many options, as there are many realities and dimensions that you may choose from, and free will, and yada 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 yada. But we say for you with him that if he is willing to grow with you, and you are willing to have the patience to grow, and although he is not consciously where you are at,
Yes.
they're saying there's a big difference. I don't know this guy, so okay. Back, Caitlin. Thank you. Okay, so we are saying that there are things that he is. You are playing out with him, that you have contracted with him to be this mother energy, to be a mother energy for him, and in a way we say men like the mother energy, and Caitlin sometimes says, "Well, I don't want to be a mother," but that is not her calling. That is some other light workers calling to be with partners and help to awaken them and guide them. As you are, we see you as a guide for this man, as a light for this man. But there will come a point where you might say, maybe I want to move on, maybe I have a different preference. And there is no wrong or right. We tell you, and this is what the humans we say, that you feel like you must suffer together, and that is part of that can be part of the learning. But what is important is that the partner you are with is going to acknowledge and allow you to breathe, and allow you to grow, and allow you to, like a plant, you are sprouting, and you will grow together, and you must water each other and take care of each other and get the sunlight. And so, dear Ellie, if this man is someone you will spend the rest of your life with or not. It is all depending upon where you want to grow and how fast you want to grow, and if he will be able to keep up with that growth. And if not, that is okay. That is okay. That is okay. He is a projection of your own consciousness, too, you see. So there are always lessons that he is reflecting back to you.
Thank you.
Does that answer your question?
Yes, very much so. Thank you so much.
Oh, our pleasure.
Um, is there anything else that maybe do a body scan on Caitlin and see if there's any attachment or anything that's not supposed to be there, any blockages for her?
Yes, yes. So with the other night, Caitlin was doing a session with Jane, and she also did body scan. So
Okay.
we tell you that we are still in the process of the body scan, as this body scan will be, well, we do not, let's say in human time, we calculate within a week or so, week to month, Caitlin will be clearing what she has activated in Jane's session. So we will say to you, for the body scan, it is in continuation, in progress from last session.
Very good. Is there anything else that she needs to know, or that I can help her with, or you can help her with?
All she needs to know is inside of her. As it is with you, we just say to trust what you know. And yes, it is wonderful as soul family because a lot of times you already know the answer. It is just sometimes we do not want to face the truth. The truth may be uncomfortable for us, and
Mm-hmm.
we say to find loving support, like like you too. Caitlin has loving support and you have loving support. So you know in your heart who those people will be. And so we say, if you are going through things, do not hesitate to reach out to those people because their higher self and your higher self will communicate. And it is, we find it funny because Caitlin has experienced this too. And we say like we take a flashback to Kalina event when Kalina says, "What are you here for?" And so everyone went around the circle. I'm here for this. I'm here for this. I'm here for this. But Kalina knew that when she was listening, she was actually listening to the higher self. What is it that the higher self, what is it here that the higher self is here for, to bring and to heal? And so she was seeing beyond the veil. She was listening to the words but feeling the energy and seeing beyond the words into the higher self. So we say that that is the same with you. Aura and Pearl are same. That is what will happen, and you guys will, like, the Pearl and the Aura go well together because the Pearl has its own aura, and depending on where the Pearl goes and travels, there will be different auras. There will be different auras for the Pearl to integrate and learn, and it will become a fun adventure.
Very nice. Thank you. Thank you so much. Is there any message for the collective?
Oh, we say, of course, to let go of the fear, and that will be happening on a collective level. Caitlin cleared her throat because that is also happening. The throat is the communication tool. And so that was released. Thank you. We The throat is connected to all the energy centers. And so the throat is the spell caster. It is the radio. And many times when people are not clear in their chakras, we say this, there is such more layers, but to understand from the human level, so you both understand, we will use the word chakra. When the chakras are not clear, the voice will speak that. It will give you that clearing. So once you are clear, then the voice comes from the voice of the pearl, the voice of the healing. It is spell casting healing. So we say to the collective that use your voice. Use your voice wisely. Use your voice with love. Use your voice to sing the song of your pearl and your heart. And there are many people right now, they do not realize that their voice is also their thoughts, and that
Yeah.
we want also you to use discernment as to what you are feeding into your mind, as what you feed into your mind become your thoughts, become the water, become the voice. And there are some people in Soul Family Group who are maybe a little confused. They are using their voice, they believe, to help, but sometimes it may not help. It actually just causes more chaos. But sometimes that is what others need. So you may find that there will be people in Soul Family where you feel all of a sudden you want to call and talk to, and then there will be some that you do not feel you need to. That is because energetically we are all experiencing ourselves through different dimensional frequencies, and we will line up to those frequencies in vibrational match to us. And so there is never a separation between all of us. It is just more of the love that we feel, and to not have the attachment if someone decides to disassociate. So we tell you to not take things personally when you start speaking from your pearl. When your voice is your pearl, get ready, because Caitlin has experienced this many times, that people leave people and it has hurt her. It has made her feel sad. Why did they leave? I just spoke my truth. And we say it's because the light shines upon the darkness to transmute and bring it back home. And if people are still holding on to that dark, she cannot force, and she will not force. And so she tends to just be the observer and to just chuckle and laugh and say, I love you, even though I may not agree, but I understand from a higher perspective that this is the egoic construct talking, and I find it cute, and I love you, and I'm going to go play with my crystals now and make a video on crystals.
Thank you. So why did you bring Caitlin here today, since she just had a session with Jane?
Oh, yeah. So this is a very different session with you, with Pearl, Mother Pearl, than it is with Jane. And we brought her here today because we had much to share. We had much to share through her for you, and also for her to get clearer insight. When you are on your cycle, you are more connected.
Oh.
Yes, and so
that's why I miss my cycle.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. No, it's menopause.
Yes, it's telling me in my mind, and I'm like, do I want to say that? Like, oh God. Yes, menopause.
All right. So, are we complete?
He said, man. Pause.
Pause.
Everyone, all men pause. Everyone pause. Men pause. Okay. Yes, continue.
Is that why I can't connect too much, or is that one of the reasons? Like, you know, when you're at like my age now,
oh,
the connection and stuff. I know that I can feel and I see auras and stuff.
So you are turning into the wise woman. The menopause is the way for you to pause and to step into the next molding of who you will.
Okay, that's how I feel too.
It's sacred. It is. They're showing me like a wise woman. Like, yes, it is a wise woman. It is, and that is why the energy with Caitlin, with you, is much different with Jane, because you are stepping into your wise woman, and therefore we can channel Caitlin's wise self and connect in that frequency and share this information. And the one with Jane will be going on public, and so we know that we wanted to give people a taste of what this is. But this session is more of a diving into the depths of collective. It may not resonate with everyone and may not be for everyone at this time.
Yeah.
But since you two have a kindred bond, we feel very honored and humbled to share with you our wisdom for you.
Thank you so much. I am very, very honored for you guys to be here. I have seen your pictures on the art that was made. I believe that was last year. This young lady made me an art, and I saw a lot of mermaids in there, and I'm like, I've been asking, why is there a lot of mermaid there? She said that there's a lot of mermaid working with you. Now it makes sense. Look at that. Very nice.
Because you have always been tuned in, tapped in, and turned on, as Caitlin loves that quote from Abraham Hicks, and we say that to you, and that is a dial up, which you can tune into for the mermaids, and it is all a feminine, divine feminine energy, and mermaids are the song, as we mentioned earlier, so that will connect you to your heart and your pearl. And we are happy that we were able to come and visit you, and we are find us on the 7th dimension plane. We are there for you to connect, and the best way to connect, Caitlin says, is asking, how can we connect? Well, you go to the water, you submerge in the water, and if you are not near the water, you may listen to the water, you may think of things that calm you, you may start singing, and you may we tell you that the mermaids, we are guides for you. We are guides, and we are you, and we are actually you, but on a different parallel.
Carol.
Yes. So we come and we just say hi, and in this lifetime, you may be swimming with Caitlin, searching for little oysters and pearls, and diving deep together. And so Caitlin says to you, let's go, Ellie, let's go dive deep, let's go, don't be afraid. And you each help each other in that way.
Very nice. Oh, thank you so much. Truly grateful. So are we complete?
Unless there are more questions you may have, or that Caitlin has. Caitlin is just enjoying this.
So let's go and ask Caitlin. Caitlin, do you still have any questions that you would like to share with us?
I'm like, holy damn right now. So I think I just have to process all of this, and I'm okay. I'm doing great. I didn't expect them to talk this much. So I'm good. They know more than me right now. So.
Yep, they have given us a lot of information, and we are very grateful for this lovely visit. Thank you so much.
We are so humbled, and we are so grateful for you, and we thank you. We love you, and we are always nearby. Just sing your song, and we will come along.
Thank you so much. So, Caitlin, are you ready to come back?
Yeah, I guess so. I wouldn't mind talking with these guys the whole day. But
Me too.